No, it's a solid point. I don't know if anybody's listened to the recent interview of Tank Abbott on Joe Rogan, but that's what that reminds me of. He might not be the most technical guy, but you knew there was going to be a fight. And he was a fan favorite because of that, and that's a lot like Eric right there. He's a legend of the game. I think we all have respect for him, and it was an honor to see him fight.
And I tell you what, as like a white and blue belt type kid, I wouldn't have had a ton of respect for Eric Vaughn. But knowing the intangibles that it takes to perform like that in the cage, and they say that it takes a lot of guts to get in the cage. It doesn't take guts to get in the cage. It takes guts to get in the cage, lose, and then go fix the problems and come back better.
Yeah.
Right? I've seen a lot of people who had no business in a ring or cage, but have the guts to make the walk. But to do what Eric has done takes remarkable heart. And I think we saw a little bit of a stylistic difference there. I think Eric had a few more offensive opportunities in the fight that I had with him because I am also kind of slow. And I didn't play on my bicycle. I met him in the center of the ring and tried to make it a dirty fight. I wanted to wear him down. I thought I was just going to be more technical, tougher, and the more exchanges I created, eventually being better and stronger than him would carry me. And luckily it did, but barely. I mean, that was a tough fight.
Yeah, and the height difference in this one seemed like it affected a little bit, right? Because the times that he was able to kind of stalk him down, once they stopped it, that's the only moment of glory he had, right?
Yeah.
So, but listen, man, he did a great job. For his last fight, he did a great job.
And Tyrone Kinchin fought a very smart fight.
Did.
That's how you have to fight, Eric.
Exactly.
If you don't want to have your liver hurt for 2 weeks like I did.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to take anything away from Tyrone. Like, right? He did amazing, right? Like, so let's not overshadow him. His game plan was on point. He looked the way he mixed his kicks and punches together were fantastic tonight. He looked amazing.
And now we've got Roman Belcher versus Shahid Hayward in a lightweight kickboxing bout.
Look at that smile.
Shahid is a kid that was a tough wrestler in high school who's been training with Josh and those guys over at Blackout. I talked to Danger about him it's maybe been 6 months ago now, but he told me that kid is going to be somebody, keep an eye out for him.
Interesting, yeah.
I don't know if you guys know Danger. Danger's the guy that used to train at Ground Zero. Now he's at Black Hat. And he's been training for 20 plus years. Literally lived in Millennium MMA, slept on the mats.
Really?
If he says somebody, watch that guy, he's going to be somebody, that's somebody I listen to.
Wow, that's awesome.
But Roman Belcher has already shown us that he has talent potential. So this is a spectacular matchup.
I say Hayward looked confident. Look at that. Look at that smile. Look at his swagger.
I would agree.
Yeah. Just the way look at the way he moves. Like he looks ready.
And we last saw Roman in action taking a draw in a close fight. He won the first 2 rounds pretty clearly, and then he got dropped in the third round, which lost him a 10-8 there in Kentucky in Lexington. But this is going to be a much different fighter. That was like a karate-based guy in headgear. This is a person that's the same height as him or close to it, it looks.
And that was a war. It was a dogfight from beginning to end. Ooh.
Yeah,
good.
I agree. I think we're all like, whoa.
The more dirty...
Oh!
The more dirty that Shahid can
and he already puts him down.
Yeah.
The more dirty Shah can make this fight, the better it is for him. And we see him getting in his face and making it scrappy.
He's ready to go. He's like, I better get in my corner.
Yep. He doesn't want to stay in the. He doesn't want to stay on the outside.
Let's see how they come out of this. You think Hayward's going to attack? I mean, he should. This one's not going to last long.
Yep.
Every time he touches him with the right, it puts him down. Roman Belcher, they might stop this.
Belcher's got good composure. His hands are good. He's just getting tagged, right?
Now, Belcher needs to stay on the outside, stay on his bicycle. Don't get lured into a firefight.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's got to get away. He's got to start cutting angles and moving.
I mean, we got a minute left. He could potentially make it, but his chin's up in the air. Look at him right now. He should be ducking his chin low. He's going to get hit with every shot. Look at that.
And he's just loading up on that right. He knows he's got the power to put him away now. And
not an MMA fight.
A little bit of wrestling.
Yeah. It looked like Shahid started that, but...
There's actually kind of a good mood for Belcher if you want to kill some time, right?
Belcher looks a little gun-shy here.
Yeah, I would be too. There's a different, like, he's not looking through his forehead, right? His chin's up a little bit.
He turned on that low kick beautifully.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he evaded that big right hand counter that Shahid's trying to time that low kick, and he's trying to counter it.
Ooh, that kick's a little slow. Look at him. Those left rear kicks.
He switched to southpaw for those.
Shahid needs to calm down a little bit, and I think he would put him away.
I agree.
I'd be surprised if Belcher doesn't make the last 20 seconds, but we'll see. Oh!
Man by Roman.
Belcher hurt him there.
Yeah, but he's not following up. He's still hurt, too.
But this might buy Roman Belcher some time here to recover.
5 seconds.
Both guys now need to shake off the
Oh,
cobwebs.
they called that a knockdown. That was a push kick.
Yeah, that was a slip.
That is not it. Oh, dear gosh.
Yeah. Man. And I think we might be looking at, now we're looking at 3 knockdowns. I think that might take us
I think if this commission makes another mistake, Butch Howes might have a stroke.
We're not doing good today.
I almost had a stroke after the decision in the Lily fight. Obviously, I'm a little biased in that one.
It's been a rough
one of my
night.
training partners, but
And I love those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the commission. It's been a rough night.
They're doing their best.
Yeah. Been a rough, yeah.
you sound like my mother. She's rubbing off on you.
Speaking of that, I want to give a shout out to Glenda Caprini, the sweetest woman on earth. That woman is a saint. She brought me a bunch of stuff for my baby. Butch Howes didn't do that. Nobody else did that.
My
Only
mom
Glenda
probably would have brought
Caprini.
you some, but she's dead, so she couldn't.
I always got to play that card. You can't always just say my mom's dead and think it's all going to go away, Butch.
I was just throwing it out there. She's a lovely woman at some point in her life.
This is the first New Line event my mother has attended.
Just so the viewers at home know,
Cussed twice. I'm sorry.
Butch Howes' his mom is
She's
dead.
here. She can't hear the
My
conversation.
mom is dead. Colin Caprini's the only one here with a mother.
Yeah.
And she never came to New Line when I fought.
Well,
but she's here.
She came to support me.
That's right.
well, this is interesting.
The longer this fight goes, the
look
more
at
it
that.
favors.
Yes.
Yeah. Roman Belcher, make no mistakes about it. Roman Belcher is a better technical kickboxer than
Listen.
Shahid. But he needs to keep it in a technical kickboxing match.
Oh, that was close, that right hand.
Yep.
And let's put it this way: like, if you got knocked down 3 times, like, to have the will to fight like Belcher does is amazing, right? A lot of people would fold and be scared and be gun shy, but look, he's pushing him against the cage and going at him, right? Props to him. And those are not knockdowns,
Yeah,
so please don't call that another one. Yeah.
That was a good short left hook.
yes.
He caught Shaw with on the way in.
Like, if Belcher makes a
And again-
comeback here, this will be very impressive. Like, even winning this round is reminiscent of Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder,
Yeah.
right? Getting knocked down, coming back. And he's winning this round.
Oh, man, he hurt him.
Yes. Oh, kick. Oh, my God, another kick. And another. And look, he's
He's got to mind his P's and Q's here. He'll get caught again.
Oh, look, he's hurt.
Yeah.
His eyes shut. He's hurting.
He's got Hayward in a ton of danger.
This is crazy.
Stay sharp. Stay technical. That's the name of the game
And
here.
yes.
And if you're in Shahid's corner, you got to make the
Oh, my
adjustment
gosh.
between
These
rounds
head
to not
kicks are the
circle
difference.
away, yep. To not circle always
You
to
know-
the power kick side.
And he punishes him with the low kick as well.
All right, let's
And
go back to this. So if he doesn't call
Shahid-
this a knockdown, which he's not going to,
Yep.
the 3 knockdowns are impossible to make up.
Yeah.
Right. And this is why that's a problem.
Unless they still called it a 10-8 somehow. I don't know how the rules in this commission work. If it's an automatic point for each knockdown like it is in some states.
The fact that was a legit knockdown compared
I
to
think
that
we're
other
getting
one.
close to Roman Belcher putting him away here.
I
though.
agree. Another head kick right here would have been the answer right now. There it is.
Oh! And at the end of the round, he rocks him
I'll
again.
be honest, though. That was pretty one-way traffic. That's 10-8 territory.
And they won't give it to him.
Yeah.
Right. This is not the commission that's going to give him a 10-8 round. Unfortunately, it's me talking trash.
I think you're right, though.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
It's
Now
an
you look
objective
at that
assessment.
corner of Eric Kuhn, and I only have to assume that that's Eric Kuhn's father.
He certainly looks like it.
Because it looks like if Eric Kuhn fell asleep for 20 years, like a Rip Van Winkle situation, over there in the corner of Hurricane. I said it like I'm from West Virginia.
I know, it's terrible.
I'm assimilating. All right.
So round 3.
That's category 5.
I wonder what kind of adjustments we're getting from Eric Mon. Excuse me, not Eric Mon. Eric. Oh man, I'm forgetting Eric's name.
But let's
The
say
professional boxer from Morgantown.
let's say that
He's
he
in the corner
dominates
here.
this round again, he can't win because he
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, and the fact they didn't call that last knock, like, he's gonna have to literally finish him.
Yep, he's got to stop him.
Oh, and drops him with a low kick.
No knockdown again.
And they didn't call that one.
I know.
That's bananas.
Yeah.
I think
I don't think
this
Shaw can survive at
referee.
this pace. I don't think he can survive.
I think this referee's prescription on his glasses may be a little off. That's my theory.
Some people maybe not judged kickboxing before, right? I mean, that's the problem. I don't know.
Oh,
spinning
spinning back
back
fist
fist.
lands.
And the
then
other one.
Hayward tried
That
to
should be
answer.
a knockdown. Will it be scored?
I think he's.
Yes, he-
Finally.
I think he
Jeez.
slipped though.
he caught a right hand on
kind
the way
of
down.
agree, but at some point you got to give him a
He was
knockdown.
falling, and yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
At this point, I'm just rooting for fairness. I mean, which is sad, but
Even it out a little bit.
yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful
It
work.
really looks
Cage
like
by
Roman's going to put him away here.
Good left hook. And a good hooks, good combinations again.
This
And a good right hand to the
such an
body.
incredible comeback.
Look at Eric Kuhn.
Oh, he stopped.
the fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at the Kuhn boys go. So all I know is Elijah Thacker's getting $50,000 for the best fight of the night.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Yeah.
out of his own
think
pocket.
It's very hard to not call that fight of the night.
I agree.
Comeback of the year, maybe.
My God,
I agree.
it announced itself eventually, according
Yeah.
to the lady at the pre-fight rules meeting.
So somebody doing the second thing a lot, the DX.
Apparently, like, I've personally never noticed it, but
Yeah. That
beautiful.
I know we're having a lot of fun, but can you imagine getting knocked down 3 times on the first round and winning the fight?